Hey YouTubers or anybody who's watching this video, I'm gonna do a test. Let's try to do a C chord and try to make it as interesting as we can. So let's say you're seeing sheet music and there's a lot of bars, just C chord. Now C chord is just C, E, G. Now this is just fine, right? But it's boring. So you want to try to make it interesting. So ways that you can make it interesting is intervals, experimenting with intervals. So if you have C in the bass, then how about making E in the bass, but still keeping with the same three notes, C, E, G. So what about you doing just the pulsing on the left hand and do this with the intervals in the right hand? That's to make it more interesting. How about we do broken chords now? We can do that on the right hand. Broken chords are just taking the block chord, but instead of playing it all at the same time, you're actually playing it one note at a time. And if you want to even go a step further, you can do a arpeggiated chord like this, and actually use intervals and combine it. It getting all fancy like that. So let's try the pulse in the left hand. Now you see how I'm kind of getting a little fancy with the rhythm. I'm trying to stick to the 4/4 beat. Now I'm just sticking with this, all the notes of C, E, G. I'm just basically using the intervals in our arpeggiations of the broken chords. So those two combined. Another cool thing you can do is actually speed. So why don't you like change the rhythm around and get a little faster? Or you can even get slower. We'll cut it in half. This is the pulse. So you got intervals, you got arpeggios, you got the speed. Another cool thing you can do is actually imitation. So if you do some on the high end, you might want to do in the low end. It's just all C major, by the way, just the C major chord. Doesn't that sound cool? Let's see, what else is there we can do? We can do octaves. How about octaves and repeating it? intervals with the chord itself. You're using the same note C, E, G, but you're actually using different voicings. So we got C, G, C on the right hand. They're using the octave. C, G, C. Another thing you can do, you can actually use intervals with that. So about octaves with the E, and you just fill out the missing note. So if you got octaves with E, then you can basically use a G in the middle or a C, whatever works for you. I actually did add an F for that 1 second. Another thing you can do is just do octaves, like what I was doing, just to give it a different timbre or color. And you can imitate that. Kind of give it an echoing feel. So these are all different things you can do. And then you put all these together and mix it up. Even with this one simple chord, you can actually make it seem fancy. If you really want to get fancy, you can even do it on the left hand too, broken chords. One last thing you can do is actually stride, which is on the left hand. All you're really doing is, I'm still using the same notes. So the left hand, you start on C, and then you use the E, G to fill out the triad. So it's like you're doing a block chord. C and then E, G is together. And then you do the bass instead of the C as the third note, and then you still do the same E, G together. C, E, G, G, E, G, C, E, G, G. Try that. And there you go, some tips to actually make it more interesting.